Hi, this is Himesh Reshammiya and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Well, a huge popular demand, an interview that almost all of you have been waiting for since a long time. We finally have with us Himesh Reshammiya. His movie is coming up, Tera Sarur. Excellent promo. Music is doing excellently well. Huge pleasure to have you back on Bollywood Hungama once again,
Thank you
Himesh.
so much.
And for a long time, your fans have been just asking for this interview. In fact, I think there's a fan of yours. I think her name is Jem. She emailed me from London in the morning that please give my regards to him and a lot of other people as well. There's some very dedicated fans that I know of. How does it feel that that there's a tremendous buzz around Tera Sarur first of all, and your fans they just keep on growing with each passing day?
Very happy and grateful to all my fans and the audience and the industry who's really supported me.
Right.
So now finally Tera Sarur is coming up on 11th of March. So we're hoping that it does well, because nowadays it's all about how good the film is. It's you know, because it gets viral nowadays. How people, whether they like the film, they don't like the film, or they find it just above average or very good or great or not good.
Right.
So that's something which is very interesting nowadays. Earlier it was all about only the first 2 days or 1 day, but now it is only about the word of mouth, which is very important. So we've tried to make a good film and have some good looking visuals, good music, some very good performances also.
Absolutely.
And Naseer Bhai and Shekhar Kapoor ji, Kabir Bedi ji, and Farah Karimi is looking very nice in the film.
No, absolutely. She's looking extremely pretty.
Monica Dogra, all of Shehnaz Patel. So we've got a very nice cast with us, and everything. I'm very positive about the film. The response is very good, but let's see now what happens on 11th of March.
Himesh, in fact, you had told me immediately after Cake that Expose, what you've been trying to do is that you shot in France, but you took only a crew of around 5 people.
Yeah.
And you've worked on the model that Bhatt Saab has in terms of low cost, and it's still looking. The visuals looking good, and the DOP was excellent as far as Expose is concerned. Is it the same formula that you're
yes, of course,
keeping for? Because the visuals are looking outstanding. You've taken the foreign location.
It's a 6.5 crore film.
Achha.
So because we've been able to shoot such a grand looking film, mainly because we had a very small crew of about 15 people in Dublin. You know.
Right.
And Dublin, we never needed lights. The light was so good. We had about more than about 14 hours a day of shoot, and the pre-production of the film took at least about 9 to 10 months. So it was a one schedule film, and everyone really supported the film. And Shekhar Kapoor ji was not well also, but he shot. It was cold, and he never let us know that okay, he's a very professional actor. I mean, he's a great director, but he's a very professional actor. So learned a lot from Naseer Bhai, Shekhar Kapoor ji, Kabir Bedi ji, and the budget the budget control has always been my forte, because I've been doing serial productions since a very long time.
Right.
Now, Expose was also shot within a very tight budget, but this was something where we had to plan for at least about more than 10 months actually, because there was action. But yes, Dublin is looking beautiful. It's been shot very well, and Sean has shot it very well.
Sean Arama.
Yeah, the director. Right. Cameraman has shot it very well, and we referenced every shot at least 10 months in advance. Then finally, it was a tight script. It's a 2-hour film, so we never overshot. We knew how the songs had to be picturized. So everything was pre-planned. We did our workshops. So I think Dublin played a very major part in getting the cost in control, because if this film would have been shot in Bombay or any other city, Mumbai, I mean, then it wouldn't have been possible. You know, it was because of Dublin we could have we shot it in such a grand way. We had the drones with us, like we get all the chopper shots, the grand shots, and so we got all the permissions right. So that's the main reason the film is looking grand, and it's very tight in budget. and the music is doing very well.
That's
So
excellent.
So everything is.
I've been listening since morning. Very good music.
Yeah,
score.
so everything is going right, and I wish now people like the film. The economics have, I mean, it's absolutely in place, but now there is it's also not only about economics, but the film should be liked.
Absolutely. 6.5 for Himesh, when you're saying that it includes P&A?
No, it doesn't include P&A. 6.5 is the cost of the film,
Ji.
plus about 6 crores, 5.5 to 6 crores about for the marketing, because hit music, usually the marketing cost really comes down because there's a lot of buzz, you know. So and everything is it's a one month campaign, 40 days campaign.
Ji.
So everything, yes, definitely it is the Mukesh Bhatt module, which I think ideally, like how they had made a grand looking film called Gangster with Anurag Basu, but in a very tight budget that time. So it is the same module which we've been following. In Expose also we followed the same module. But yes, of course, the visuals are very grand. I mean, nothing has been compromised. But the script has been designed in such a way that it can be made into this budget, but yet it looks big. And of course, Dublin played a very big. I mean, Dublin is a character in the film.
Right. So I think as far as the budget is concerned, I'm sure that within the first 3 days, I think you'll be in profit. And I think it's wonderful that you're saying that you're more interested in the word of mouth.
Sold the film. I mean,
correct.
Sold the film
Right.
to individual distributors.
Right.
So T-Series, I sold the film to T-Series, and
Right.
T-Series has been also selling the film. So
Right.
everything,
and the music is, I think,
yeah, economically it's set. But I at this time want again the film to be like they liked Expose, and this is in a very commercial zone, but yet a sensible zone. So that whole combination is, I think, the film where it's an edge of the seat thriller, keeps you glued, and it's a very fast-paced film. But it's the sensibilities are not over the top, but yet it is in the commercial space.
Right.
So let's hope for the best.
A lot is being talked about as far as your physique is concerned, and I'm just reading the entire regimen that you've been through in terms of when to eat and when to stop eating, and
it's a big it's a big task, because
Right.
what happens is that fitness is something which I feel that everyone should follow, and now I'm regretting that I followed it a little late, but it's good because it helped my reinvention in my career. So in a way it's helped me, but yes, I don't eat after 8:30 in the night, just some salads or soups, but till 7 o'clock in the morning I don't eat, which is the tough part. And of course, eating right, a little bit less salt, less sugar, no eating ice creams, and of course working out about 45 minutes a day and 6 times a week. And now trying to go to the next level, of course, because I've not made my body with supplements. It has been going naturally, which takes a little more time.
Ji.
So it took about at least 7 to 8 months more than the usual time it takes. It would have, usually you can get a good body in about 9 months time, but it took about more than a year, because after Expose, I think more than a year I had to hit the gym, because I wanted to do it naturally.
Ji.
But I think the next level which I want to go for my next films, it is going to be definitely, let's see how, I mean the journey has just begun.
In fact, a friend of mine was telling me that in the morning today that Himesh is looking younger in Tera Sarur than what he did in Aapka Sarur.
Yeah, actually a lot of people have been telling me that, but it's mainly because I've been doing some face exercises also, which is and some fruits ka some massage and all. This is very natural products, actually do wonders to your skin. So that's, I think I've just followed things very naturally, and that's really helped.
Now there's several dialogues which are तारा और मेरी प्रेम कहानी में हद से ज़्यादा सच और झूठ था, एंड देन हर इंसान ने किसी न किसी से प्यार किया है, उसी प्यार के नाम जिंदगी कुर्बान. Punchy dialogues are there somewhere, and because you have a very dedicated fan following as far as single screen is concerned. People love to just blow whistles on your dialogues in your movies as well. Now, is there something that you're catering to them?
Actually, it's nowadays it's nothing like single screens and multiplex. And that's what happened with Expose. So Expose was a very upmarket film, but yet it was commercial because it was set in the 60s. So it was larger than life. So it had something for everyone. Same is the case with Tera Sarur. It's a very good looking film. It's a commercial film, but the logics are not over the top, or you will someone who's very sensible and has been watching Hollywood films, or he will not be able to not relate to anything. He will be able to he will not be able to question logics in terms of why, kyun. So over the top nahi hai, the writing is in place, and that's why the dialogue, even if it's a commercial dialogue, it's been loved by the multiplex audience. Like तू अपने आप को बहुत बड़ा पागल कहता है,
right,
चल पागल पागल
पागल पागल कहते हैं,
चल पागल पागल खेलते हैं, एक ऐसे सरफिरे आदमी को आप बात करते हो, वो बहुत ही कमर्शियली का है डायलॉग बाजी, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं उसमें एक बहुत ही अच्छा अंदाज है, नया तरीके का अंदाज है, वो सांप के बिल में हाथ डालने की कोशिश की, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. सो इट इज़ अ वेरी कूल फिल्म. इट्स अ वेरी edge of the seat. It's a love story, but yet it has so many shades to the love story that it keeps you guessing that what is going to happen next. So absolutely, that's something which is very very exciting about the film.
Your heroine is Farah Karimi, and people are just liking her entire, I think, glamorous appeal, which I'm sure that will be one of the USPs as well. Apparently she's a huge fan of yours, and
she's a beautiful girl. I mean, she's a very good human being as well, and she's a very good performer. If you see the songs, the emotional connect which is required for an actress, it's there. I mean, she is not performed as a newcomer. If you see the film, you realize that she's not only looking beautiful, but she's acted very well. She is looking Tara Wadia Bronson. She's playing Shehnaz Patel's daughter, who is trapped in Dublin, and she's my girlfriend in the film. And there's this guy Anirudh Brahmin who's trapped her, and why, and who is Anirudh Brahmin who's trapped her, and why she's been framed, and how I planned the deadly escape, and whether Anirudh Brahmin is Nasiruddin Shah or Shekhar Kapoor or Kabir Bedi or me or whatever, what is the whole, and why is the conflict between me and Tara, why did we split, and why did I have this relationship with some other woman, which is Teresa. What is the whole mystery behind the film is been handled in a very stylish way, but yet something which you'll be glued from the first frame, and that's why these legendary actors like Nasir Bhai, Shekhar Kapoor ji, Kabir Bedi ji, like Robin Dharamraj Santino is the character's name of Nasir Bhai, which is I mean, you know, in 2 lines you can say that what the character is all about, with his presence, with his larger than life presence.
Absolutely.
And he's a man who's fled jails 14 times. So you don't need time to really establish his character so much. If it's a newcomer, it needs a lot of time. With a presence like Nasir Bhai, you know, okay, he means business. And then so you can do so many things with it. And that's why the screenplay is very interesting. Same is with Shekhar Kapoor ji. Same is with Tara, that Tara has to look innocent, beautiful. She has to carry the songs, and she has to look Shehnaz Patel's daughter, because she's half Parsi in the film and she's a mixed breed. So it's not that we've tried to portray her as a pure Indian girl also. So she looks Shehnaz Patel's daughter. So she was right for the role, and yes, she gave some beautiful auditions, and it was bang on. I mean, she was Tara.
The music, I think, is something that is working brilliantly. I think almost all the songs. Main wo Chand, Bekhudi, Wafa. I think Wafa Ne Bevafai is a song that the masses will love it. But they're already loving it once the movie releases. Wafa Ne Bevafai, I think, is a beautiful song. Teri Yaad, Adhuri Zindagi. You have like a hint of Aapka Surur as well, which I'm sure that
we used it in the background.
Tanaiya as well. You have
Aapka Surur songs are there in the background that takes the story forward.
Right.
And we used it as a background score of the film, the main theme of Aapka Surur and the album. And songs are taking the story forward because they become so popular. It will definitely help the film, because it's not that we're just cutting to one song. It takes the story forward. which is very important in a film like Tera Surur, which is a lethal love story, like it's a tagline. The music is not that, okay, we are just then cutting into one song and then you see the song and you come back to the story. So that's something which is, it's been beautifully interwoven in the script.
Which is your personal favorite, like, and if you can maybe individually if you like it, Mehul Chand, I think is a very soft balladish sort of number.
I like Bekhudi.
Right.
बेखुदी मेरे दिल पे ऐसी छाई, तू ही तू मुझ में समाई, बन गई मेरी खुदाई बेलिया। बेखुदी मैं वो चांद जिसका तेरे बिन ना कोई आसमां, वफा ने बेवफाई 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 की है, वफा ने बेवफाई। एक दौर वो था मुझसे भी ज्यादा, उनको फिक्र थी मेरी, अब तो गैरों से मेरा हाल पूछा जाता है। यही दर्द दिल मेरे दिल को रुलाता है, वफा ने बेवफाई 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 की है, वफा ने बेवफाई।
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
In fact, I think we must do that unplugged session.
Yeah, we will surely do it.
Because people have been missing it for quite some time now.
We surely do it.
We couldn't do for Prem Ratan Dhan Payo either. Talking about the last few months, you've been having like an excellent, I think, time. Prem Ratan Dhan Payo, the way the songs have done. I think dub smashes शायद मेरे ख्याल से इतने बहुत सालों से नहीं हुए होंगे. Sanam Teri Qasam was a surprise package. Like people have loved the music.
Yeah.
People have absolutely loved the music. There have been people, to be honest, who've told me that maybe they've liked Sanam Teri Qasam music more than maybe Prem Ratan Dhan Payo. That is
of course.
They absolutely love the music of Sanam Teri Qasam. So, are you happy with the way things have been going?
Because when I signed Sanam Teri Qasam, because now, like I told you last time also when we were doing the interview for Expose, that now just doing 2-3 films as a composer every year, 3-4 songs as a singer, and of course giving break to so many new singers. I must tell you all that Faridun is singing very well, and you're a very big hit song, because I work with newcomers also, mainly about 70% I work with newcomers like Darshan, and of course I've Palak, and so many new people are coming up. So you're going to see a very good singer soon. For me, doing Sanam Teri Qasam was because Radhika and Vinay know how to shoot their songs, but they were doing a film with newcomers. So it was very important that I get a chance to see whether, how much can you push yourself in terms of the marketing is going to be less. You can't spend, the songs will not be pushed the way it will be pushed for a big film. Expectations are zero. People are not going to track the songs. So it was a big challenge, and to do a love story and then the music really getting so much appreciation all over, doing well, then commercially doing well. And I wish that the film could have done better.
Slightly better, yeah.
But to make a film with newcomers and where you don't have anything, it's very difficult. So I think the songs, I'm very happy with Sanam Teri Qasam's music and the response.
Right.
And of course Prem Ratan Dhan Payo, though it's Salman Bhai and Rajshri, and everything was right, and anything with Salman Bhai actually works. And I was again very grateful to him and Rajshri's that I could do this music, and Prem Ratan Dhan Payo title track, the way it tracked in terms of dub smashes, and it was huge.
Absolutely.
So yeah, continuously I've also got a lot of awards for Prem Ratan recently. So I'm happy with the way music, and then Tera Surur music was like, so I mean the expectations, and everyone is liking the music and it's doing well. So I'm very happy now that the music is doing very well. Now again I have to see to it that now the films that I'm going to sign as a composer are those films where I again deliver. So I again have 200 new songs. Every day I've been making songs, and now again the same sampling selection process will begin. Then I'll select songs, and then again I'll do about 2-3 films as a composer. Again I'm going to do one film as an actor soon.
Heere, I think you
Heere is also one film. Then I'm going to do the sequel of Expose also.
Right.
So yeah, definitely every 6 months to 8 months I want to do one film as an actor, and again every 9 months 2 films as a composer. Doing less work, but I just want to keep the track record, because for even today, after 650 hit songs, and I'm doing my 100th film with T-Series. This
Wow.
Tera Surur is 100th film with Bhushan ji. He's such a visionary, Bhushan Kumar, that the way he's taken music to another level now, and my association with him has been reached 100 films. It's yesterday that we did Tere Naam and Pyar Kiya To Darna Kya and all those songs. So
आज भी लोग the way people just
so,
know that.
100 फिल्में कंप्लीट हो गई, अभी 650 हिट गाने हो गए. तो नाउ यही है कि अब उसको नेक्स्ट लेवल पे लेके जाने के लिए जो एक्सपेक्टेशंस है, उसके लिए बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. तो उसके लिए मैं आई जस्ट वांट टू कीप कंपोजिंग, एंड देन आई विल डू माय सैम्पलिंग, एंड देन सबको सुनाते हैं. उसमें से जो सबको पसंद आता है वो रिकॉर्ड होता है. उसमें कभी कभी वो जो एक वर्ड है कन्विक्शन, वो अब मेरा नहीं रहा, तो वो गलत चीज़ है. कन्विक्शन एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो शुरुआत में होता है, उसके बाद when you want to only deliver hits, everything cannot be conviction.
Right.
It needs to be completely sampling, and that works. And that is why if you see after that break of 1 year when I came back with Bodyguard, every music has worked. तो वो सैम्पलिंग की वजह से है कि इतना मेहनत करो, फिर 300 गाने बनाओ, मे बी 30-40 ही रखेंगे उसमें से, लेकिन वो हिट होंगे बिकॉज एक लेवल का सैम्पलिंग हो चुका है. सो दैट्स व्हाट आई डू विथ नाउडेज माय फिल्म्स और एनीथिंग दैट आई डू, एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी विद द रिजल्ट्स देन.
Maybe we are having these couple of segments. One is the fan questions that we have taken on Twitter, and another one is rapid fire. So we'll start with rapid fire. That one advice to be avoided at all costs while trying to get a six-pack.
Don't take steroids.
Right.
For sure, don't take it.
Great. If you could change one thing in Bollywood with regards to music, what will that be?
Piracy.
Piracy. Yeah, that's true. Two most favorite singers of yours in Bollywood all time.
All time Kishore Kumar and Arijit Singh.
Arijit Singh. He has sung for you in this movie.
Yeah, superb is.
Yeah, absolutely. A film of recent times that you had that had a great soundtrack.
Oh, I loved the music of. Actually, I loved the music of Love Aajkal.
Acha.
What a track! So
Pritam.
Yeah, I loved that track. That was very good.
Imtiaz Ali has a knack for music.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I always feel that Imtiaz Bhai and Pritam combination is a very good combination.
Ji. Harshest criticism that has come your way. What is the harshest criticism?
Harshest is, I'll tell you, it was Namaste London when it never got nominated. So I was shocked.
Yeah,
So
it's one of the best soundtracks.
it was, and now it's the biggest soundtrack. I mean, in terms of when we talk about legendary songs, we talk about Main Ja Raha Hoon.
Absolutely.
And it was not even nominated in any category. So that was something where I felt, why did that happen? So but I think, I guess it happens. Like Amjad Khan ji never won the award for Sholay.
That's
So what do you say?
No, absolutely. And I think in almost all our interviews we've spoken about Namaste London because those songs, they keep on, Rahat's song, and they keep on coming back. A filmmaker with whom you're dying to work with?
Aditya Chopra?
Aditya Chopra? Okay. SRK or Amir Khan you're dying to work with?
I'd like to work with a film where it is Salman Bhai and Shah Rukh Khan together. Oh my God, that is going to be great.
That's going to be deadly. Okay, if you have to react in one word or sentence to the following: Farah Karimi,
Hot.
Sanam Teri Kasam,
Classic music.
Prem Ratan Dhan Payo,
Melodious music.
Deepika Padukone, she was there in Aapka Sarur album actually. She did the music video.
Very talented and very lucky.
Akshay Kumar,
Good human being.
Salman Khan,
greatest human being.
The expose.
My comeback vehicle in Bollywood as an actor.
Right. कितना प्यार करते हैं? This is I think a song from Banaras which is beautiful song. So कितना प्यार करते हैं? That soundtrack is very close to you.
Yeah, very close to me. It didn't do well. That is the only film जिसमें it didn't do well commercially.
Right.
But that song, a very song which is very close to my heart, I would say.
Right. Banaras, I think you've spoken earlier as well that it was a soundtrack that was very close to your heart. Okay, Himesh, we've taken a few questions from your fans. A lot of them have been there. This is Viraj Sharma from Mumbai. What films as a music composer are you doing?
Not yet decided. Now I'm going to sign about 2 films because my next film as an actor is also being planned. And of course, I will be signing 2 films very soon. Songs are ready, so very soon you'll get an announcement.
Okay, now we're speaking about Namaste London. This question is about Namaste London. Umesh Purwani from Mumbai. The music of Namaste London will always be considered as one of Bollywood's best. Is there any news of you working on Namaste England too? They're making that sequel. Not sequel exactly, but something like that.
Nothing of that sort, yeah.
Alright. This is Vedant Narayan. When can we hear soundtrack as diverse as Namaste London from you?
Soon, very soon, this year.
This is Arushi from Ajmer. Music, Aashiq Banaya Aapne music is back with Teri Yaad reprise. Any special story behind this song?
Teri Yaad was the conventional Himesh Reshammiya, nasal singing Himesh Reshammiya with Badshah's rap. And if you see the video, it just says it all, what the film is all about.
Right.
So yes, it is Teri Yaad is something which immediately it's my love for all my fans. So completely dedicated to my fans. Teri Yaad.
Okay, this is Arjun KR, another huge fan of yours. I've known him for a long time now. How did you manage your time while shooting Tera Surur, gym, workshops, music, etc. at the same time?
It was actually Tera Surur, we just shot for about 35-36 days. So I worked out in Dublin, and before that I mean it took me a year. So I was completely working out, I was composing music, so I've not been doing much work actually. So time was not a problem because I'm giving a lot of time to whatever I'm doing right now. It's not like earlier days where I'm recording all day or shooting every day. Nowadays I'm actually composing every day or working on scripts or working on my fitness, trying to better my looks. But I'm not going to do much work, I'm going to do less work, but try to be as exclusive as possible, but do good work.
Fantastic. This is T.S. Sayanika. I don't know if I'm not given from where. What is the secret of constant super hit songs you're providing? Loved all songs from Tera Surur. This is Sayanika.
I think it's...
What is the secret of constant?
It's the blessings of my parents. My daddy, who's been the backbone of my success, my mentor, my guru. So he's made me understand how to compose music. So I've learned from him, and some divine blessings from God, and of course my first step was right, and Salman Bhai being on my side, he gave me a break. Yeah. And I'm also very thankful to T-Series because I've done 100 films with them, so can't be more grateful to anybody, because I was just thinking, you know, that since so many years from Pyar Kiya To Dar, how many films I've done with this company who's producing this film.
Absolutely.
So just ever grateful to them.
Great. This is Deep Jaiswal. Is there any plan of making a single of his album Aapka Surur, like he made sequel of Aapka Surur film?
I'm sorry, what was it?
Is there any plan of making a single of his album Aapka Surur?
Like I'm definitely going to do a lot of singles now this year, because some very beautiful songs which are right in terms of coming out as a single and with a great video. You will be seeing some beautiful singles this year from my side.
Sure. This is Sanj from Bangalore. What was the most challenging part of bringing this character to life, and how similar is he to you?
Raghu. Raghu's character in Tera Surur is very intense. He is, because he's gone through a lot from his childhood, and he's madly in love, but there is this constant conflict between his destiny and his method in how he's approaching his love life. So there is a big twist in the film, and he's definitely not me. I'm not as intense as I, अभी इंटरव्यू दे रहा हूँ तो आपको लग रहा है कि इतना क्यों गंभीर, अरे क्या प्रॉब्लम है यार, हंस क्यों नहीं लेता है यार, अभी क्या है यार, इतना क्या स्ट्रेस है. बट एक्चुअली ऐसा नहीं है, मुझे थोड़ा वक्त लगता है खुलने में. बट अगर मैं खुल जाऊँ एक बार तो फिर हम लोग बहुत मस्ती, बहुत मज़े की बातें करते हैं, और बहुत ऐसा है नहीं जो लोग मेरे बारे में सोचते हैं. बट अभी इतना हर आदमी का अपना एक ओपिनियन है मेरे बारे में, तो मैं बस यही कह सकता हूँ, दुआएं करो मेरे लिए, और क्या बात है ऑन माय साइड.
This is Arindam Panda from Kolkata. Himesh ji, how was your experience working with veteran Naseeruddin Shah? Yeah. So
देखिए, नसीर भाई accepting this role of Robin Dharamraj Santino is something which is, I'm so grateful to him, because when I was performing my scenes with him, I was just looking at him, the way he is such a great actor, and then I couldn't take my eyes off, and I learned so much from him, and I just love his performances from every film, from Masoom to Wednesday to every film. And as Robin Dharamraj Santino, who designs this whole escape plan in the film for me, and maybe whether he is Anirudh Brahmin in the film or not, or whatever it is, he's done a fantastic job, like always. But for me, it was working with him for the first time was like a learning experience from someone who's so good in his work. So I respect him and I am thankful to him.
Great. This is Yasmin from Malaysia. Which one is more fun, singing, acting, or composing the music?
See, I am definitely, it's fun is singing, composing and acting all together, but I have been able to be an actor because I'm a composer, because I'm a singer, and because the modalities of my projects are definitely they work out because of the music of the film. And but I promise you that now henceforth you are going to get films which are going to be not only musically strong, but they are going to be good films. So with Tera Surur, I can promise you that.
Fantastic. Himesh ji, last question. This is Nick from Jind in India. Hi Himesh, how was the experience to work with Deepika Padukone and naam hai Tera Tera?
See, Deepika is someone who was launched, who was the Surur girl with Aapka Surur album.
Right.
And Hansika Motwani also did very well. Right. And now she's doing very well in South. Right. She was also the Surur girl. So I'm hoping that Deepika's luck really rubs on Farah, because even she's being loved. Right. She's the next Surur girl. So I hope that she's as lucky as Deepika. But about Deepika, I can tell you that there were other girls also launched in Aapka Surur album, and they also did pretty well, but everyone didn't become Deepika. So Deepika actually had it in her more than we doing anything for her, or the album or the song doing anything for her. She had it in her, and that's why she's Deepika Padukone. कोई किसी को बना नहीं सकता. वो Deepika Padukone में वो बात थी. She's very talented, very dedicated. She's got a beautiful face, and she's very lucky. She's a very good human being. So everything, it was a perfect combination of everything. Right.
Himesh, we would like to end this program. If you can please hum a couple of lines from Aapka Surur. A lot of people have requested.
Oh Huzur, Tera 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 Surur, Meri baatein, meri yaadein, tanha raatein, Tera 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 Surur, tanhaiyan aave khudi, mere dil pe aisi chai, tu hi tu mujh mein samai, ban gayi meri khudai beliya, tanhaiyan. watch the mashup of Tera Surur. You will love it.
Yeah, you've seen that. You've seen it. Fantastic. So it was lovely to have you, Himesh ji, as always.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for talking to us. And looking forward to Tera Surur for sure, and all your future ventures. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot. That's all we have from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.